It's important you take a couple of minutes to understand the difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org before you begin setting up your website, as there are some pretty big differences between the two that you'll definitely want to consider. So let's take a look at what those differences are. Let's start with WordPress.com. WordPress.com is where you can set up a free website, which means you do not have to purchase a domain name or hosting, as WordPress hosts the site for you. Your domain name will look something like yourwebsitename.wordpress.com, unless you pay to drop the WordPress.com part. WordPress.com is a good option if you don't want to spend any money or you just want to set up a small personal blog. You can choose from hundreds of designs and use several popular features. So if being able to add more functionality to your site or having the ability to be more creative is not important to you, WordPress.com is the way to go. On the other hand, you can choose WordPress.org, which must be self-hosted. I promise you it's not as scary as it sounds. This means you will need to purchase your own hosting and domain name, which we will talk about in the next lecture. You might be asking, but why would I want to do this if I could set up WordPress for free? And that's a great question. And here's why I recommend you use WordPress.org over WordPress.com. With WordPress.org, you will be able to choose from a lot more designs, including if you'd like to purchase a design or have a custom one created for you. You'll also be able to add unlimited functionality to your website that you cannot do with a WordPress.com hosted website. We'll be talking more about the functionality you can quickly and easily add to your site for free later in this course, and you'll need a WordPress.org site to do this. Perhaps even more importantly is the fact that if you decide down the road you'd like to enhance your site, you will have to start from scratch if you need to leave your WordPress.com site behind, and that is no fun. As we'll talk about in the next lecture, hosting and domain names are relatively inexpensive these days, so it's really not worth losing so much time, energy, and even money down the road by setting up a WordPress.com site now. So are you ready to set up your WordPress.org website? Let's start doing just that.